My Memorial Day flag just blowing in the wind, folks. It's brand new this year. Decent sized one. Whipping around. There we go. Whoa. Put on a show for us, flag. Sweet. Beautiful flag for Memorial Day 2017. Well, folks, Memorial Day 2017 is fast and approaching to an end here. I don't know where you live, but at least here in the United States, we got about another 3 hours left, and Memorial Day will be over. You'll see a nice, good picture of my flag. I really admire the flag that I got this year. It came out pretty good. And these promos that I've been running are going to be ending too. So I got an email from somebody that said, why am I making such a big deal about Memorial Day? And I'm doing all my promos. And so my response, not to him, but to everybody, is that, well, Memorial Day is a national holiday, for one. It's the unofficial mark of summer, for two. Of course, we're remembering people that had their lives taken away from them. I don't really like to use the term gave their lives. I don't know about you, but I'm not going to give my life for you or anybody else. But if I'm serving my country and if my life gets taken away, well, that's what happens. I don't think there's any 19-year-old kid out there that died in Afghanistan that just willingly gave their life. I think it's just part of the deal when you're in the military. Their lives were taken from them, and they served our country well, and that's what this holiday is about. But the reason I make a big deal about it, as a master teacher, worldwide professional trumpet player, and instructor of thousands all across the globe, is I know summertime is an amazing time to make great gains on your instrument. There's something about summer. Now, I don't know if it's because kids are out of school typically. When I say kids, I mean elementary, junior high, high school, and college kids. I mean, they're out, and it's a way to catch up. I mean, this is when I was way back when, 18, 19, my summers were spent in the basement listening to Woody Herman and Buddy Rich and Maynard Ferguson and Louis Bellson, and over and over trying to play along with the lead player, because I never played lead trumpet before. And there were no courses. There was nobody like me teaching these courses. So I was, kicking it old school. Yeah, let me tell you, that's time consuming. If you could imagine way back when, putting on album after album and trying to listen to it, play along with it, match the style. But I made good gains over the summers. And there's something about the summer for everybody. You don't have to be a youngster, a little whippersnapper. You could be just retired this year, 59 and a half, 62 and a half, 68. And you just want to get better. So that's why. There you go. You want the answer? That's why I make a big deal about this promo. That's why I really just annihilate the prices of my courses in just almost in half. And people might think, well, why is he doing that? Well, guess what? If I get a lot of people involved in my courses for Memorial Day, and you do good, and you get good results, you're just going to tell other people. Now, those other people may come along at other times during the year when I don't have a promo, but that's okay. But that's how it works. You get a lot of people involved. It works. You get results. You're going to tell other people. And you're going to be proud to tell other people. So this is the final hurrah for Memorial Day 2017 as you listen to the sound of my voice. And if you've been a part of my promos before, you'll know that it seems like always a couple people come up and they have the money excuse. They don't have the funds or this, that, and the other. So The promo is supposed to shut down at 11:59 p.m. tonight, my time. Just say U.S. time, doesn't matter. Eastern all the way to Pacific. Basically, if you live in one of those time zones, that's what's going to be shutting down. But because of a couple of people and one particular person that's in Mexico, who I know, obviously their currency isn't like the U.S., I'm going to go ahead and let this promo extend through the night. And I'm going to be up doing a couple other things probably until the wee hours of the morning, 1, 2, or 3 a.m. Now, when I wake up, and it's probably going to be 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, and after I get my Starbucks fixed and everything else, I'm going to come back and I'm going to disable all the promo links. So if you're listening to the sound of my voice and you've been on the bench, you've been on the fence, you've been on the sidelines, and especially if you're in a different country, and I know that I've reduced this course, some of them down to like $97. Now that's pocket change for most Americans, but I feel you. If you're in Colombia or Brazil, and I know that's a lot. But I'm giving you a little bit more time to come up with the funds. I mean, let's face it, you need to give back. You're getting something from me, you need to give. That's how it works. So you want this great tutorial course, product, something that's going to put you on the right path. Well, you need to put something down. You need to get some skin in the game. I mean, I remember when I was 18 years old and I paid all my money for the college, but guess what else I did, folks? You've heard my story. I paid to take an additional 1 hour lesson every week. I was taking 2 hours of trumpet instruction for a whole freaking year. It cost me an additional $1,000. And we're talking, this was back when minimum wage was $3.35 fucking hour, and I was bagging groceries and working my ass off at Kroger's. Let me tell you, it took a long time to make up that money to pay for my lessons, but here's the deal. You invest in your education and nobody can take it away. It's gold. Can you imagine how I feel now? I feel amazing. That hard work that I did when I was a youngster and when I was full of piss and vinegar and I was practicing 4 and 5 and 6 hours a night and spending all that money, guess what? It's come back to me millions of times with students, performances, and just my own natural ability to play the way most people are not able to. So I'm happy about it. I look back and go, I'm glad I did that, man. I worked my butt for it. And so summertime for you guys, yeah, I don't care if you're getting ready to hit the big 7-0, Bob, Jim, John, Dolores, or if you're Channing and you're 19 years old and you're in between semesters. Summer is just a kick-ass time to make progress. It really is. And it's a no-brainer. That's why these courses I'm just slashing to the bone. I mean, you can't, really, come on. If you live up in the middle of Timbuktu, Iowa, you're still going to pay some knucklehead $35 or $40 an hour, and you're not going to get that much out of it. That I can guarantee. And these courses that I run are gold. They are gold. I mean, I can almost guarantee that you're going to experience tremendous results. So this is Kurt Thompson, TRUMPETSIZZLE.com. Trying to do my best for you guys. When I say trying to do my best, that means I'm willing to accept less. Do you think about that? I'm willing to accept less. For all the hard work that I've done on these courses, I'm willing to accept a lot less just to get you guys involved for 2 reasons. You're going to get better, that's on you, and you're going to love it. But when you get better, you're going to tell other people, and here we go, that's for me. It's a win-win. Don't let this slip away. Don't be the guy that just ignores this and you screw around with your books. Come on, I know a lot of you got a stack of books. Those books aren't going to do anything for you. I've already gone through every book that you've got right now and then some. Everybody needs an instructor. They need instruction and they need guidance, and that's what my courses are all about. So last word, breath control. I got a 4-week course on breathing. No, this is not about a regurgitation of just learning the correct breath. There's so many cool advanced techniques in this course. It's just amazing. So techniques in this course for 4 weeks. I don't care if you're a vocalist, male or female, if you play soprano, tenor, alto, baritone, sax, oboe, bassoon, English horn, or all the brass instruments. That course is a mandate. Come on. You think you got breathing down because you're sticking your stomach out, you're breathing. Do you know that there are so many other techniques that will enhance your breathing? And the end result is enhance your tone and your production and your endurance and your power. I mean, come on. You got to get this course, and it's my lowest cost course right now. And then let's go on. Comeback players, people who haven't been on the horn forever because you made your millions of dollars being an accountant or a lawyer or a doctor, and now you're coming back to the horn. Well, you kind of owe it to invest in people like myself. I didn't become an attorney or a doctor or a federal prosecutor or a lawyer or $1 million contract. I didn't do it. I stayed with trumpet and teaching. So come on, you're a comeback player, invest, give back, and get something for it. Comeback player course, you can't beat it. Technique, Herbert L. Clark technique course, slashed. I don't care if you play tuba, euphonium, baritone, trumpet, French horn. The fact is, my course is freaking awesome, and it will make you a much more technical player, faster fingers, and you're going to be able to get all of your horn, much better in 90 days. Lead trumpet. Yeah. I would love to have someone who doesn't know jack shit about jazz, commercial, funk, rock, ballroom, Dancing with the Stars, lead trumpet. I would love to have one of you guys or gals, please get this course. Wow, what a fantastic review it would make to have someone who doesn't know anything about jazz or the commercial world. You're strictly a classical player, orchestral, and you get this course and you're going to be amazed, like, wait a minute, I think I got this, and it will happen for you. That lead trumpet course it's just amazing. It's one of my best courses, and it's more fun than anything else. You're working on real music. Now last, but definitely not least, because this is my flagship course, the original, the most amazing course, the course that amazes everybody that goes through it, the course that has made people so freaking motivated that they're willing to tell everybody about it. They're willing to put their playing on the line. They're willing to put their name on the line. They're willing to make a video about it because of how astounding and amazing it is. I'm talking about the 16-week upper register course for brass players, trumpet players, anybody that buzzes into a mouthpiece. Folks, the most proven and successful course of all time for high range and endurance. I'm telling you, I've been through the trenches on every freaking course that you've ever gone through and never thought of going through. I've already done it all. I've been there before you. And I got the course that will work for you. Now, I want to say this. The course that you really should take, and I know that a lot of you don't have the money for this, but really, if you do have the money, you need to get me live. I'm still alive. I'm still young enough to teach this course. You really need to have me in your corner doing this. And yes, the tuition for that course live with me every week for a whole semester is $997. Yeah, it's a lot of money. Is it? Is that a lot of money to go through my course and completely transform your playing, change your life? Really? Well, maybe for some. But I consider it a college course, and you can't go to college at a community college and pay $1,000 for a semester. That's the way I look at it. So I'm trying to say that because I want you to become involved in my live course. But I have the Memorial Day specials for 2017 where you can get in for a fraction, but now you got to teach yourself. So the 16-week course, of course, is on video. No me, no teaching, no review. But if you want to try to go for it on your own, you can, and you're not risking much with this course. I think I got it down to $157. Come on, that's like 3 lessons for 4 months. The other thing is, if you try that course and you know it's the real deal, but you think, wait a minute, woo, kind of tough. I'd rather just pay Kurt, to teach me all this. Well, you won't lose any money because I will credit you towards the $997 for tuition. So if you go start in on the cheap, and you start going through it, and you're like, wait a minute, these techniques are the real deal. I can see how it working, but I'm having some problems. That's where you need to get involved with me. The people that are leaving the reviews, folks, are taking my live course with me by phone and Skype. They're spending the money to study with me. That when you watch all those reviews, they're not coming from people that are watching the video. The video is good, but let's face it. You invest $150 today for my video, yeah, it's good. Or you spend $1,000 with me live. I mean, come on, what's going to be better? I'm going to be grabbing you by the hair, and if I have to, come down to where you live, I'm going to make sure that you get fantastic results. It's my program. I'm the author and originator, and I want everybody to get good results, and I make sure that happens. If you just buy the video, which, I hope that you do, if you're not going to do anything, I mean, that's the least. At least you can get started, and you can start to realize as you go through, like, whoa, these techniques are amazing, but I need some teaching. I need some instruction. I need some guidance. I'm having some problems. I need some coaching. And that's what my live course is for. So if you're squeamish or skeptical, go ahead and get, spend your $150. And yeah, you don't spend the $997 for my real course. But if you decide that it's really awesome, I will, whatever you spend on it, I will give you credit off my live tuition, which is $997. So, folks, I'm kind of sad because every year I love Memorial Day, and I love all the people that get involved. Right now, I'm just looking at the course sales. I've got about a good 30 plus people, 32, 33, that have bought everything from my little tiny breast support video to tutorial, to the Herbert L. Clark, to the lead trumpet, to the other stuff, 16-week course. So yeah, every year this time we get a lot of people involved. And I want to get you involved. Come on. There's no need to go through the rest of this year and just excruciating mouthpiece pressure. Wow, it hurts, right? I mean, every time you pick up the goddamn fucking horn, you can't play above a high D. I mean, that fucking sucks. Come on. Can I get an amen out there? You're 55 years old and you pick up the horn and you're grinding and smashing your lips and you can't get a high D and beyond? Really? You're doing something wrong. You need a teacher. You need someone who knows what's up. You're doing everything wrong. I mean, come on. I mean, it sucks. And for you guys that get out in the gigs and you just completely fall apart after a half an hour or 45 minutes or an hour, I mean, come on. I know. I've been there. I've done that. I got the answers. Education comes at a cost because it's education. It saves you time, it saves you money, and it saves you so much pain and sorrow over the long time. That's why we teachers are worth it. You got to get yourself involved. I mean, come on. What are you going to do all summer? You're going to do the same old crap, the same old plan, the same old thing, and now here comes fall, where all the great holiday gigs come in, and you are no different. You're still smashing up your lips, grinding that mouthpiece in, and you can't get a high D out or a high E flat. You still haven't got the chops to play lead. You're in a brass band over in the UK, and you're still on the back row. Hello? James, John, Jim, right? You're on the back row. You want to be on the front row. I mean, come on. You're going to have to do something. You're going to have to put some blood, sweat, tears, time, practice, money. You're going to have to do it all to change your playing. It's just not going to, you're not going to sleep on your pillow and wake up a couple of weeks later just because you think that you want to get better and play like David Childs, Maurice Andre, Maynard Ferguson, Roger Bobo. It's not going to happen for you, folks. I'm sorry. You're going to have to work. I'm Kurt Thompson. You know my site is TRUMPETSIZZLE.com. By now, you should definitely have my email address memorized at kurt@TRUMPETSIZZLE.com. I'm trying to motivate you. Get your butt off the freaking chair and get involved. Get serious. I mean, I don't even care if this is a goddamn hobby for you. I mean, come on. If you're in a hobby, at least you want to do something good and feel good about yourself. You know, I don't care if you're not trying to make your living at this, but still, it's a hobby. You don't want to suck, do you? I don't think that you do. This is the end of my 2017 Memorial Day special here in the U.S. Now, I know if you're not in the U.S., maybe that's not a holiday, but it is for us, and you get to take advantage of it. I'll leave a link in the description below with all the specials. Please take advantage. I mean, really, it's a no-brainer. It's an absolute no-brainer. You're going to get better. Too many people have already reviewed my stuff and got great results. I'm Kurt Thompson, and here's hoping that you have a great unofficial start to your summer. We are almost into summer, and I hope you have a fantastic summer. Great holidays and vacations coming up. Lots of fun with your family and friends, and barbecues and traveling on holiday. I just love it all. And I hope that I can be a part of your success. Over and out. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.